Hearts is the back with you. Are we going to go to Greendale?
Oh, we went to Greendale already.
Yeah, we did.
We're going to Greendale. We've been there. We've gone. What am I saying? We've been there. We're going back, and we're back with you.
Yes, cover. Oh, sorry. Quarantine Hearts is the back with you.
So this is an album with Crazy Horse, his first with them since Broken Arrow, I suppose.
The cover was back there.
Yeah. And all I knew about this, because I haven't heard this album, except maybe slight pieces of it.
You heard Be the Rain, because I played that on my show.
Silas does a radio show called 9 Years Radio, and he played Be the Rain, the last song on this album. And I think I had heard it at some point. All I knew, and this is a long album, by the way, 78 minutes.
78 minutes. But they made it as a triple LP, as a box.
Yeah, it's very rare now. They didn't make
How much did you say it was going for when you
$400 or $500?
Woo!
Yeah, they only pressed it once. There's like a European and a US version, and they only pressed it once, and that was in 2003. So they weren't making us. That was right before the vinyl resurgence. But in any case, it came out August 19th, 2003, and all I knew about this album really was that this was a big deal in terms of his touring for it. They did like all of this stage show. Maybe we can show some images of some of what they did on the stage, but it was more like a play, like a theater production.
So let's talk about the songs.
Well, hold on. Let me just explain. There's a whole concept, because this is like a concept album. It says, the album, concert, film, and DVDs have produced a vast divergence of critical opinion, ranging from one being called amateur to one being voted as the best album of 2003 by Rolling Stone. So Greendale is Neil Young's fictitious town that he came up with. It's supposedly in Northern California, and it's supposed to be some combination of Tolkien, Raymond Chandler, and Wes Craven.
Pardon?
What?
So Tolkien was Lord of the Rings. Raymond Chandler wrote some very depressing short stories about kind of people's lives in small towns. And Wes Craven made horror movies. Scary movies.
It talks about a drug-running lost soul shoots a cop who has a secret life. The wealthy patriarch of the Green family is killed by a media assault. Green's band leader granddaughter's son becomes an eco-Amazon something in Alaska. Anyway,
we should talk about the songs.
This sounds like a whole crazy concept. And it's funny before you get in and listen to the album, you're like, oh, this is going to be a really elaborate, produced album. He's going to be trying all these experiments. No, it's not that at all.
No.
It's just him and Crazy Horse sort of rambling through their songs, right?
Yeah, let's talk about the...
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry for my backstory there. How about the songs?
Yeah, we should talk about the songs.
All right. What song did you want to talk about?
First, I wanted to talk about Sun Green.
Sun Green was good. A long one. There's many long tracks on this.
Yes.
But I just want to emphasize, it's Neil and Crazy Horse. There's not it sounds like they're just playing these songs live.
I wanted to say, you don't hear this as much, but on 3 tracks, he does say swear words.
He swears on this album, huh?
He does, actually, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Lots of curses.
I actually quite liked a bunch of these songs. Double E was really good.
That was a blues song.
Bandit was interesting. I like Be the Rain a lot. Sun Green I thought was a little long.
Really?
Yeah,
Grandpa's interview.
I don't really care about this narrative, really. I would have.
Oh, sorry.
I would have liked to have seen maybe what this looked like on stage. Maybe, like I said, maybe we'll have some images of it. But
what did you think of Grandpa's interview?
Too long, but a good song. Devil Sidewalk and Double E stuck out to me as well.
I don't like Double E. It's like a blues song.
Yeah, but I thought that it was it was a blues song. You're right, and that's not a bad thing in itself. But it did sound like they took their take on it.
I liked Falling From Above.
Okay. Having listened to Psychedelic Pill, the album with Crazy Horse
yes,
from 2012.
That has lots of long songs on it.
Right, but this sounds like a precursor to that, sort of in the vibe and the general sort of production and instrument, in the way they made these songs. It's Neil Young and Crazy Horse. They're Crazy, Ralph Molina's doing the backing vocals.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Grandpa's interview has lots of weird stuff in it.
Like what?
Well, he says
strange.
who the hell do they think they are in that song?
What's the song where he starts yelling?
Sun Green.
Yeah, in Sun Green, Neil Young is apparently, he's like, God damn it, or something.
Yeah.
He's yelling in the background. And
Sun Green is in the middle of the song, he's like, God!
It sounds like he gets a little unhinged on that one. And I like that loose, when they get loose and sort of scrappy, that's where I'm into it. I also like the line in
Sun Green where he says, start yelling into a megaphone, and then he starts yelling into a megaphone, all right, and saying, "Hey, Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Clean."
Neil Young is doing some megaphone vocals in this.
Yeah, it's "Hey, Mr. Clean."
Now, there's lots of different. There's apparently something coming out maybe this year that's like called Back to Greendale, which I think is basically
Return
what
to Greendale.
the tour. I think it's tour recordings. I guess with the CD, he did release a DVD of Neil Young just by himself doing these songs.
I mentioned this way back on Reactor.
Yes.
Like, that was like how many years ago? 1981. This is 2003, right? So, the megaphone vocals are really funny. Be the Rain has lots of it, but Sun Green has some.
I don't know what the point of the megaphone was.
I'm not quite
and
sure.
we got some vocalists in this album called the Mountainettes.
Well,
oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
Forgot
which is
about that.
Peggy Young and Astrid Young, I think again.
Right.
Otherwise, it's got Crazy Horse. It's got the same producers. Recorded at his favorite place in Plywood, or actually recorded analog. And it sounds like we don't really like this album. I actually quite liked it. It's better than Broken Arrow, for sure. Better than Year of the Horse with all those are crazy. The last Crazy Horse things.
Yes.
I like it better.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Most people like this album.
It does seem like it has its fans. Evidence from people a demand for a box.
Yes.
I'm guessing that box set
Demand
probably
for a
cost about
box.
$100 originally. It's about now $400 or $500.
I remember that in the song Carmichael. What was it called?
Carmichael?
Carmichael, yeah. Oh, I like Carmichael, yeah.
Yeah, that was 10
Really,
minutes though.
lots of shaking.
Okay.
Carmichael was the one. I think at some point in the song he started singing Carmichael, you a-hole, and then Dad laughed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did like that.
It's kind of funny.
That was good. We also should point out that AP Mike, our friend there,
He said
he
Bandit
liked-
was.
yeah, he thought Bandit was one of his favorite songs.
Interesting.
So
All right. What do you think?
I think I'm ready to give
Shakies
shakies on
one?
this. I think I'm going to listen to this one again. I'm curious to see if I start to like it a little more, but I have a pretty good
Hey,
handle
just
on
one
it.
thing.
What do you think?
I love Be the Rain.
Yeah, Be the Rain's good. Maybe the best song on it.
Right.
I love Megaphone. There's like I like where they go.
What's the
two
line he
line-
says?
Save. Oh yeah. Greek fighters are dumping crap somewhere right now.
Yeah, I love that. I
And the
like when Neil
megaphone?
starts railing and
And the megaphone. And I
Yeah.
also like the line "Save the planet for
Saucy Neil.
another day."
I like that when he starts really getting righteous
And
about
also
the
I like
environment.
the line when he says we've got to save Mother Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he said that
been
a bunch.
talking about environmentalism for a long time. So
Yes. I'm gonna give this 7 shakies.
Okay.
7 shakes, not bad. I have 6.5 in my mind is what I think, and it could go up. I'd like to hear it again. I think it is a little long for this. I am curious to investigate some of the live performance and what that looked like because I have no idea.
Yeah.
How about yourself, Miss Caramel Woman?
Well, I have to reveal my profession and that I am a teacher, and it is crazy time for me that we're getting back to school, and school's a little nuts.
So you didn't hear this album?
I didn't get to pay enough attention
How
to
dare
it.
you?
How dare I have a demanding job?
It's fine, Cameron.
So I'm gonna have to recuse myself from
All right.
Shaggy's on this one.
That's ethical of you, yes.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the garbage he was shouting into the megaphone.
Yes.
I found that to be enjoyable. I'd listen to it
You thought
again.
that was garbage?
I'm curious to see this as a whole piece, because it seems like, in the same way that I felt like I couldn't separate Dead Man from my experience from the movie, I feel like I'm only getting half of this.
Yeah, but just one thing.
So
That's a good point.
I would like to see it as a whole piece of art because I felt like they're kind of
Just
inextricably
one thing.
linked.
You thought that the megaphone was garbage?
No, I
No,
thought
she meant-
the garbage he was shouting through the megaphone
Like
was
he was
funny.
yelling
Oh,
stuff.
Greek
Like,
fighters are dumping crap somewhere right now.
Yeah, I like Saucy Neil.
Hey,
yeah, that's where
miss-
he's at his best. And this
Oh,
is-
yeah.
I think my favorite megaphone line is either that or "Hey, Mr. Clean."
Yeah, that's right. Even you're dirty too, or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, this is
but yeah,
why-
I'd like to hear it. I would like to experience the whole piece of art because I feel like it's
That's a
also
good
hard
point.
for me to comment on as a halfie.
Yes. But I would just say, yeah, this is kind of Neil and Crazy Horse at their best when they're sort of doing this.
Yeah, that's where I like them.
I feel
Yes.
like the last thing I'll say is like I feel like these songs maybe I don't think they put a lot of time into like rewriting these or editing them. It feels like
Yeah, I mean,
this was like the first pass.
I like Ramshackle, Neil, and Crazy Horse. That's their sweet spot.
Yeah.
Next to be Prairie Wind.
Oh, all right.
Which is apparently the part 3 of his Harvest trilogy.
Yeah,
Harvest Moon, Prairie Wind.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear this one again because
This one I've heard a bunch.
I remember liking it, but I don't remember much about it.
All right.
Yeah. Just one thing to say about it. I'll say the rest in the video. But it always said they had an interview included with it. We'll talk about that on the
Okay,
video.
cool. We'll see you next time.
Take care.